everyone, do you recognize these three people?
Yes.
They are James Bond, Ethan Hunt, and Jason Bourne. Do you know what do they have in common?
They are male, they are handsome.
They are all spies. Spies movies are full of anticipation, but more and more movies are made and overdraw the life of spies. Today, I'll introduce a spy in reality. Here are three parts of my presentation. In the beginning, I will briefly introduce about spies, followed by giving some examples of spies during World War I, II, and the American Civil War. Last, I will end the presentation by exploring the International Spy Museum. To begin with, spies in movies always look glamorous. But are spies really like that in reality? If a spy is glamorous, this spy is bound to fail. Spies volunteer or recruit into intelligence organizations and steal secrets by spying on someone or something, or going undercover, so they have to work very secretively without others having the slightest notice. Spies could be anyone. Worse are spies' most active time of all because they have to steal their opponent's secrets. There are also spies in companies to steal secrets from other companies. Most spy actions are against the law. Next, I'll talk about the second part. If spies are so secret, why are there records of spies in ordinary books? They should be classified. Because spies are not always successful, and some spies expose themselves afterwards. The one of the best example of spies is Harriet Tubman. No one would believe that a black woman at that time would be a spy, but she was the conductor of the Underground Railroad, a safe house at that time. She gathered intelligence and passed it to the Union Army during the American Civil War. You may never heard of a celebrity being a spy, but the founder of the fashion company Chanel was a registered Germany agent. This fashion designer, Coco Chanel, was registered to be a Germany agent in 1941. Then, she participated in some plans and sent some informations to help Germany. Speaking of another spy in the 1940s, Josephine Baker rubbed elbows with the German, Italian, and Japanese officials and learned their secrets. Then, she used invisible ink on sheet music to reveal German military strategies to France. Another anti-Germany agent you might heard of was Ian Fleming, the author of James Bond's books. He procured some information about the German nuclear program. An example of a failed spy was a Japanese, Yoshiko Kawashima. Actually, She was also a Chinese. Although she succeeded in helping Japan gain a foothold in Manchuria, she exposed herself when she was provoking unrest in Shanghai in China. Then she got executed after World War II. Last but not least, I'll talk about the International Spy Museum in Washington, D.C. Let's explore the mysterious spy world. In the International Spy Museum, you can find a lot of espionage artifacts from spies' archives, like some of their guns or their equipment. And there is also a huge record of their ventures. Besides learning about spies in reality and movies, you can also test your tradecraft and spy skills in 17 interactive areas. This will be very interesting. But in my opinion, I think that spies should be banned whether or not during wars. Because having a spy beside us or in our lives could cause fear to us and get us into a lot of trouble. After my introduction, do you know more about spies and the International Spy Museum? Go and take a look in the International Spy Museum in Washington, D.C. if you have the chance. Thank you.